What's up, everybody? Welcome to Target Focused Life. Today we have the Zoli XL Evo, a versatile clay shooting machine in its current setup. So if you're looking for a detailed and in-depth review, you've come to the right place. Let's go. I'm excited for this review because we have already reviewed the Zoli Z Sport in the Greystone finish. You can check out that review, and I really liked that shotgun, but kind of the one thing I wish it had was a little bit more weight in the center. And what's unique about the XL Evo is these side plates are replaceable. You can remove these side plates and add heavier or lighter side plates to really affect the balance of the shotgun. And with a little added weight on the receiver, I like the feel in the hands. It just feels solid, especially if you're using this shotgun for sporting clays. So intended use, this shotgun is sort of set up to kind of be a versatile shotgun. It's not necessarily tailored towards any specific discipline. It does have the adjustable comb, has a stepped up rib, tapered 11 by 7 rib, so 11 millimeters in the back, tapered to a 7. You'll notice here it has no side ribs, making the barrel a little bit lighter. If I was going to be using this as a dedicated sporting gun, I would maybe go with vented side ribs, just add a little bit more weight out front. But you can get a lot of versatility out of this gun. And when you get a Zoli XL Evo, you can really set it up how you want. Different barrel lengths, side ribs, no side ribs, flat rib, stepped up rib. But I'm curious to shoot this one. Do I shoot it any better than I did the Greystone, which I shot pretty okay for a brand new gun, just getting hands on. Before we get to shooting, let's take a look at the specs. We're looking at about 14 3/4 inches length of pull out of the box, adjustable comb, so we won't talk about drop. This is a right-handed model. You can also get left-handed. This is in 12 gauge. You can also get the XL Evo in 20 and 28 gauges as well, I believe. The weight of this shotgun, let's just go to the feel. This is 8.5 pounds, a little north of 8.5 pounds. 8 pounds, 11.5 ounces. You don't believe me? Well, let's see what the scale says. 8 pounds, 11.5 ounces. Nope, 8 pounds, 8.7 ounces. So I thought it was a little heavier than it was. It's got a different balance to it. Honestly, I mean, it should be pretty well balanced. A little forward heavy. This does not have the heaviest plates, so I could add a little heavier plates, get this a little bit more balanced out, put a little more weight, center mass between my hands. It's gonna add a few ounces. I know that doesn't sound like much, but you put a few ounces at different points in the gun, it can really change the dynamics of the gun. Now, one thing that Zoli does, according to Stephen Berger of Berg's Outdoors, who is just on the side here, this is actually one of his demo guns, and that he's allowing us to shoot. So shout out to Berg's Outdoors for allowing us to review this XL Evo. But according to Steven, what Zoli does is they try to balance out the guns by choosing different wood densities when they put the gun together that affect the gun's dynamics and balance. One last thing I want to take a look at with specs is just the trigger. Let's just dry fire it. Ooh. So we're shooting bottom barrel. That is light, crisp, feels great. A little pre-travel, that's significantly heavier. And don't take my word for it. Let's see what the trigger scale says. Yeah, almost sub 3 pounds. 3 pounds, 2.7 ounces. And I'm going 3 pounds, 12 ounces. 10 more ounces on the second trigger pull. 4 pounds. So we had almost a 14-ounce difference between the bottom and the top trigger. That bottom one, whew, that feels great. Top one feels good too, but you can tell it is a little bit heavier. Let's just double check that one more time. Just make sure we didn't have any flukes or errors. Yeah, 3 pounds, 3 point some ounces. I pulled a little extra heavy at the end. Let's call it 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Switching to the top, and 4 pounds, 1 ounce. So yeah, a little bit heavier on that top barrel, which is common. That seems like a little bit of a jump there, but both pretty good feeling triggers. But that bottom one, spot on. Top one feels good, but not quite as good as that bottom one, obviously. Moving on to ergonomics. This is very similar to the Z Sport shotgun we've already reviewed. It's a totally different setup on this shotgun. We got the adjustable comb. You can get adjustable combs in any of the Z Sports if that's what you're looking for. But the biggest difference is the side plates, adding a little bit different weight balance to it. This gun does not have a side rib, and it has the stepped up rib. I think I might shoot this gun fairly decent, and I want to find out very soon. Quality guns, you know, you're getting a great quality shotgun, and you're going to pay for a great quality shotgun from Zoli. This shotgun in its setup is around $12,500. So we're talking a mid-tier gun here. I know for some of you watching, you're thinking, that's crazy, that's not mid-tier, that's high-end, but believe me, they get a lot more expensive than that. I love the checkering on this shotgun, nice fine checkering. It's kind of a medium aggressiveness. We got a rounded forend, no contours to it, so kind of no matter where you put your hand, how you place it, you're getting a similar feel. When we look at the trigger of this shotgun, there is an adjustable trigger blade, several different positions. You can move that to your appropriate reach. Dropout trigger. There is a screw involved with that. Trigger can pop out. They have coil spring operated triggers. If you pull out the trigger, you'll see a lot of the components are titanium nitride coated. This shotgun has screw-in chokes, multi-choke. You can get it with fixed choked options as well. We're shooting, looks like a light mod. And I believe it comes with 5 different chokes, 2 light mods, a mod, an improved mod, and an improved cylinder. Enough talking, let's do some shooting. Let's look at recoil and reliability of this shotgun. That gun has some pop, to be honest with you. Sometimes that comes down to gun fit. This gun might not fit me as well as some others. It's kind of popping on me. I've also been shooting all day long. I might be fatigued. That could play into it. I'm not sure. Let's actually shoot a clay. I'll get a better feel. Pull. Pull. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. I gotta admit, I feel like it's punching just a little bit more than the other Z Sport that I shot. So it's interesting that the other Z Sport that I shot was very similar in weight, about 8 pounds, 8 ounces. And yet this one feels a little bit different to me. You know, the difference that a stock can make would be my only thought. That's really gonna be the biggest difference. If the weight's similar, depends how the weight's distributed, the receiver's different. I could just be making things up at this point. It's been a long day. I'm enjoying this shotgun. I thought I would shoot it a little bit better than the Greystone that we reviewed with the flat rib. This has the stepped up. So far, I don't know if that's true. Let's try a Seabird. Pull. Well, I can shoot clays and I can shoot their pieces. Maybe I just need more time. I need more time under this gun. Let's try an AC, true pair. Pull. Ooh, smacked that one. I would probably throw a Falcon Strike on this shotgun. Recoil isn't terrible, but it's punching a little more than I'd like. Putting a Falcon Strike on here, especially when you're already spending this kind of money on a gun, another $180 or so is gonna go a tremendous way. That's just my personal opinion. As far as reliability, we know that Zoli are well-built shotguns. They're gonna last a long time, but guess what? I'm not gonna sit out here and shoot 10,000 rounds today, 50,000 rounds, 100,000 rounds. So if you have experience with Zoli, if you've shot a lot of rounds through one, share your experience down below, because when you share, we all learn. Well, let's take this gun apart quick. We got a Boss style locking system, box lock here. This barrel's gonna be hot. I got a little trick for that. The action is smooth, tight tolerances. Boss style, we got the 2 locking bolts there. Good surface contact at the bottom of the monoblock. There's these, let's call them lugs. I don't know the technical term. They're gonna sit in the bottom of the receiver when it's fully closed. Seems like a great quality action to me. I love that you can change the plates out. I think that's a great feature. I personally would go a little heavier on this gun. Then I might throw a Falcon Strike on it, and I think this gun would be absolutely dynamite. Especially if I could custom tailor it to fit me a little bit more, just a little bit better. When it comes to customizations, I mean, you can buy a Zoli off the shelf, kind of standard dimensions. You can also get a custom stock if you want to pay for that. You can get custom engraving if you want to pay for that. Lots of options. Great gun in that mid-tier. I think it's definitely worth checking out, whether you're looking for a sporting clay gun, trap gun, skeet gun, any of the clay disciplines. They make some really nice options. Well, that is a good look. At least I think it was good. You tell me, comment down below, at the Zoli Z-Sport XL Evo. Remember guys, whether in the field or in life, you're only gonna hit those shots you're laser focused on. So whether you're shooting a $12,500 Zoli or something else, live target focused. See ya.